Imagine you want to start a restaurant. Do you buy the land, build the building, install ovens yourself, or do you just rent a professional kitchen that's already equipped? Or maybe you just want to skip the cooking entirely and order takeout. In the world of Azure, these aren't just food choices, they are service models. Welcome to the chapter 4. I am Minhaj, your guide to success, and today we are breaking down the big three: infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service. These terms sounds like alphabet soup, but by the end of this session, you'll see them as the simple tools they are. Whether you are a developer or a business owner, knowing which layer to use is what makes you a cloud architect. Let's look at infrastructure as a service. Think of this: renting an empty commercial kitchen. The landlord provides the walls, the electricity, and the gas lines. But the stoves, the pots, the pans, and the secret recipe, that's all on you. You have the total control, but you also have to do all the work. The exam inside. In Azure, infrastructure as a service means you are renting the virtual machine and the networking. Microsoft handles the physical server in the data center, but you manage the operating system, the security patches, and the data. If the exam asks about maximum control or migrating old apps without changing them, infrastructure as a service is your answer. Next, we move on to platform as a service. Imagine a kitchen where the ovens are already preheated. The ingredients are chopped and the tools are laid out. All you have to do is cook the meal. You don't care how the oven works or who fixed the gas line. You just care about your recipe. The exam inside. This is for developers. With platform as a service, you focus on the code and the app. Azure handles the servers, the operating systems, and the updates automatically. It's about agility. If the exam mentions focusing on development or reducing management overhead, you are looking at platform as a service. Now let's look at software as a service. This is the easiest one to understand because you use it every single day. This is the pizza delivered to your front door. You didn't cook it, you didn't buy it, you didn't buy the oven, and you didn't even have to wash the dishes. You just use the service. The real world connection is when you use Microsoft 365, Gmail, and Netflix are all the software as a services. You pay a subscription, a login, and it just works. You have the least amount of control but the highest amount of convenience. In the exam, if they talk about end user applications or subscription based softwares, it is software as a service. Let's put this into a scene we can all relate to. Imagine you are a CEO. You want to launch a new app. If you choose infrastructure as a service, your IT team will be busy fixing servers and updating Windows. If you choose platform as a service, your team spend 100% of their time making the app better for customers. If you're choosing software as a service, you are just buying an existing solution off the shelf. As a cloud architect, your job is to move the company up the stack whenever possible to save the time and money. Remember, the more you manage, the more you pay in the labor. The less you manage, the more you pay in the license. You have just cleared one of the biggest hurdles in the AZ-900 curriculum. Most people get confused by these three acronyms, but you just visualize them through a kitchen. You're not just learning for an exam anymore. You are starting to see how the entire digital economy is built. Every app on your phone, every website you visit, fits into one of these three scenes. The architect mindset is starting to take over, and that is exactly where you want to be. You are doing the work and it's going to pay off. If the chapter 4 finally made infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, and software as a service click for you, subscribe this channel right now. We are moving through this course together, and your support keeps this audiobook coming. Don't forget to save this playlist. Our next chapter, chapter 5, is the big one. We are exploring the global infrastructure of Azure. You'll learn how Microsoft power the entire planet. I am Minhaj, your guide to the cloud. Stay curious, keep listening, and I'll see you in the next chapter.